Hey, I'm Max Staples, current national team player for the Volleyroos. I started playing for the Volleyroos in 2012, I think it was. And that's when I played my first game. Before that, I played a lot of beach volleyball as well. I played 2 world championships for the under-19 beach volleyball, one in Cyprus and one in Croatia. The first time I finished last in the tournament, and the second time I came 5th. So I made a pretty big improvement in my beach volleyball. But then I decided to pursue an indoor career. I started playing volleyball in year 10 at high school. And the reason I started playing was because I liked playing footy before. I loved playing AFL. And I got selected to go play for the East Fremantle Sharks, my district team. But I didn't like the coach, and training was a little bit far to get to, so I was like, nah, I'll give volleyball a crack. And one of my teachers, Robin Fiddock, recruited me into the volleyball team, and I played Melbourne Schools Cup, which is the biggest sporting event in the Southern Hemisphere. 5,000 kids go to this event in Melbourne at the Melbourne Sports and Aquatics Centre. And after that, I got scouted by one of the AIS coaches, got a scholarship here in 2011. And since then, I've played 3 professional seasons, one in France, one in the Netherlands, and one in Belgium. But the most memorable moment of my volleyball career so far has probably been playing for the Volleyroos in Japan this year at the World Olympic qualifying event. Playing against Japan in Tokyo in a massive stadium with 11,000 screaming Japanese fans, everyone chanting the names of the Japanese players when they go back to serve. The atmosphere was insane, nothing like I'd ever seen before. And they all have choreographed moves that someone like runs them with. It's awesome, it's just a real spectacle. And also that game we won 3-0, which just makes it so much better. Yeah, that tournament was great, yes. My worst volleyball moment probably also came in that tournament as well, when we played Poland and we lost that game 3-0, and if we had won that game we would have been in the 2016 Rio Olympics. So my high and low of volleyball pretty much came in the same 3 days, which is pretty incredible. What has volleyball given me? Volleyball's given me so much so far in my adult life. I'm 22 years old now, and I've been to 45 different countries and almost every single continent. So, you know, what other 22-year-old can say they've travelled that much and experienced that many new cultures, and all from volleyball? As I've also made, you know, so many great friends that I'm going to have for life here, and learnt so much more about myself and about how the world works. Yeah, it's been a real learning experience for me, and of course I love playing volleyball, so, you know, what else can I ask for? My job at the moment is to do what I love. What am I known for? Probably at the moment my big sticking point is the Thinking Man, which is a celebration I did in Japan also, when I beat the French middle blocker Leroux in a joust after I'd just come on the set, and then I ran off the court with my fingers to my head, telling him it's all up here. That's probably my most memorable, my most famous celebration. I don't know if you can call it famous. Yeah. What's next for me in volleyball at the moment is I'm currently looking for a mid-season contract to go and play in Europe or somewhere like that for a club. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to managers and the guys over in the European club scene at the moment to see if there's any opportunities for me to go and join a team somewhere and get a little bit more play under my feet again. And then after that, we have a big year coming up with the national team. We have Asian Championships, we have World Championship qualification, and we also have World League as well. As you may have known, I have had a pretty significant surgery. I had surgery on both my hips because I had a little bit of bone where I shouldn't have, which ended up tearing the cartilage in both of my hips. So I've had 4 months off of volleyball at the moment. I'm just coming back into jumping as I'm doing this interview. I'm jumping this week and having my first couple of spikes of volleyballs on Thursday with Trav Pass. So that's really exciting for me. And yeah, so I'm going to rehab this injury. I'm going over to see my girlfriend and sister in Belgium for Christmas, and then hopefully go from there to a contract in Europe somewhere.